నమో నమః అందరికీ నమస్కారములు సర్వేభ్యో నమస్కారః టుడే we are going to have a yoga class from CSR Prabhu garu. Though he is teaching for the first 15 minutes to half an hour, but we have planned full day classes on every Monday and Thursday alternative week as per the training program. So in that, today is Thursday where the full yoga class is there. Let us see. Generally, yoga class means first some yoga, Sushma yoga and some asanas. After that, he will cover the uh, the theory behind the yoga shastra, and he covers yoga shastra as such. So in darshanas he has already covered, but he will go more into deep depth. And also the book which for link which I have given, one of the book that is notes 1. There are 8 chapters. One by one he will cover all the chapters. So I think he will do that today. We will start this session with uh, paying our respects to our country by reciting Vande Mataram, and then Prarthana by Usha Raniji Sundaraj Garu. And let us request Chala Chittibabu Garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malaya Jasitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Subrajyosna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini, Suhasini, Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Namaskar.
Vande Mataram. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. Thank you. Now let us request Usharani ji to chant Pradhana, please.
1 minute meditation. Oh. 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 ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं
कवीं
कवीनाम्
कवीनाम्
उपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती दीनामवित्र्यवतो ॐ श्रीमहासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मां पाहि गुरो ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ ధన్యవాదాలు.
ధన్యవాదములండి ఉషారాణి గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. నౌ let us request our Guruji, CSR Prabhu garu, to start the webinar, please.
Okay, good morning. So today we'll be doing one Kriya called Jalaneti Kriya. So we have many Kriyas in Hatha Yoga for cleaning the nose, eyes, and stomach and intestines. So this is for cleaning the nose. There is a special vessel, you can get it from internet. It's called Jalaneti, Jalaneti, Jalaneti vessel. So once you have it, you have put warm water with pinch of salt dissolved in it. So now I am going to keep this nozzle on my left nostril and the water will come out to the right nostril. And I will also do the vice versa later. But for doing that, I had to bend forward with the hand behind me, bend adequately and keep the mouth open. Always breathe only through mouth and not through nose. You see that the water is coming from left to the right. Now I put from right to the left. Now I'm going to do some some special type of breathing to sneeze out water inside my nose. There is some water accumulated in my head and nose. I have sneezed it out. First, I allow the water to drop out on its own, drop by drop. Then I will keep my hands back. So I keep on sneezing out until the water comes out from my nose. Sidewards, center, 20 times. Now I will do Vastrika Pranayama, which is done in sitting position in Vajrasana or in Sukhasana. I'll sit in Vajrasana. I'll close my right nostril with left to left. I'll breathe in and breathe out with left itself in a fast manner to remove all the water particles in my. And my stomach is going up and down, breathing in forward, breathing out back. Now right to right. Now left to right. Inhale with left and exhale with right, and then right to left also, and then both. So the eyes and nose are all cleaned up with water. Kapala Shodhaning Chaiva Divya Drishti Pradayani. There is a Sutra Neti also with a thread passing through the nose, coming out of the mouth, and then cleaning both nostrils with 2 ropes. But this is only Jalaneti. And there is one Dugdhaneti also and Ghutaneti. In Ghutaneti, we drink ghee through the nose. And Dugdhaneti also, we drink milk through the nose. But I'm not teaching all those things in the present course. Only Jalaneti is to be taught. It will clear up the cold, headache, nose blocks and eyes problems and so many things. Kapala Shodhinim Chaiva Divya Drishti Pradayini. It gives better eyesight. I don't have spectacles. I have just crossed 70 years. Right to left. Then left to right. And right to left to right, both. Slow breathing when you get exhausted with fast breathing. So the kapha and other things which are inside the nose or throat will be removed. Kapala Shodhinim Chaiva Divya Drishti Pradayini. The eyesight will be improved even after 70, let alone after 40. Everybody has spectacles even from childhood. But we can do without spectacles by the Neti Kriya. Jalaneti and Sutraneti both are very powerful and effective. So, if you don't do it correctly, the head water will go into your head. That is correct bending forward and correct angle and not breathe through the nose while the water flows through the nose. If you breathe through the nose while water flows through the nose will go into your head. I mean, water will go into your head. If you breathe in while water is passing through your nose, then the water will get into your head and you get feeling of all water in the head. But if you breathe only through the mouth and not through the nose, then the water will not go into the head. Even then, a little bit will go. For that, we are removing with all this sneezing. And Bhastrika Prana. Okay, all of you do Bhastrika along with me. I hope you are doing. You have not done Jalaneti, you can do it later on your own. But Bhastrika, you can do now. I will start once again fresh. Sit on Vajrasana or Sukhasana also is fine. Sit on Sukhasana if you cannot sit on Vajrasana. Or Padmasana is also fine. Then you use two fingers for right and left. So inhale with left, exhale with right, inhale with right, exhale with left. But now we have many combinations. Left to left, inhale with left, exhale with left. First, then right to right, inhale with right, exhale with right. Then left to right, inhale with left, exhale with right. Then right to left, inhale with right, exhale. Each one of these will be around 20 times breathe. When you get exhausted, take deep breathing. This is it, Bhastrika. It is similar to Kapalbhati. The slight difference is that in Kapalbhati, you leave it and after breathing out, you just leave it on its own to come forward. Whereas in Bhastrika, we are consciously pushing forward. See, my chest is not moving, as if the lungs are inside. There are no lungs here, but term and move, that is lower lungs. And change your pose also in case you are getting pains while sitting in the same pose. I am shifting from Vajrasana to Padmasana. Or you can sit on Sukhasana, which is just keeping legs together on the ground. So in Padmasana, I will be doing the Astriga Pranayama. If you don't do this, you will not have the results out of this. You simply do pranayama, and it is only partial. You have to do Janeti and then do pranayama. It will be more, not every day, but once in a week, once or twice in a week. And if it is summer, you can do every day also with cold water. Otherwise, you do with warm water most. With salt is compulsory. You cut the mucus. And deep breathing first, breathing through the upper chest, then middle chest, then lower chest, arm. Then again exhaust upper chest, middle chest, and then lower. In both nostrils also you can do. Most important is abdominal movement. Forward breathing in, backward breathing out. Don't do the opposite. A lot of people do the opposite and they get into bad problems. So opposite means what? When you breathe out, you send the stomach forward, and when you breathe in, you send the stomach in, backward or inside, which is wrong, which will affect the heart also. So the logic is that when you breathe in, the lower lungs will expand, the diaphragm will go down and the abdomen will expand forward. And when you breathe out, the opposite happens. The diaphragm kicks the lower lungs and air comes out of the lower lungs. So lower lungs breathing is very crucial for pranayama. So as you can see, the abdominal movement of the Bhastrika pranayama will also remove the indigestion, gas, and fat in the abdomen. Too much fat. Of course, some fat is required. If there is no fat, then you will die immediately. So fat is required. That's why we expect 5% of a meal to contain fat. That is pure cow ghee, A2 cow ghee, desi cow ghee. A few grams, 5% of your entire meal should be A2 cow ghee. The rest should be carbohydrate and protein. And of course, you end with your buttermilk. So this is the. Now once again, I'll do a little fast. Upper chest breathing. Mid chest breathing. Our Guruji Dikshitulu, Suri Raghav Dikshitulu Garu, he lived for 97 years. He was very fit till the end. Only for a few days he was sleeping and he left his body in sleep itself. His son talked to him and he turned right and he passed. So there was no physical discomfort of any kind to him or to his family members. And he was teaching yoga very successfully till about 95 years at his home and also outside in various institutions and all over the state and other states, neighboring states, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. He taught more than 15 lakh people yoga and he has established 100 centers. For 40 years he was in. So he selected me as the next in line yoga teacher. So I am the senior most yoga teacher in Andhra, Telangana, and all other yoga teachers are our juniors. And the yoga which we teach is focused on the kriyas, sukshmayama, asanas, pranayama, and meditation. Whereas the yoga which is taught by other institutions like BK Iyengar or Jaggi Vasudev or Ravi Shankar, Art of Living, they are all very limited. They don't teach kriyas, for example. They will teach Surya Namaskar. And Jaggi Vasudev will teach some techniques which are very common in yoga, but give them new names and then charge 40,000 rupees. And we are teaching free. I taught in America, Australia, Germany, France, Switzerland, and my students are in Russia also. So I have taught yoga to about 1 lakh people, very small compared to 15 lakh of my teacher. So because of our teacher, we are able to learn and teach this. He passed away around 24 years ago. And my mother was my first yoga teacher. Before I learned from Dikshit Lugaru in Ramakrishna Math. My mother passed away in 1997. So I am now sitting in the house where my mother used to live in Gandhinagar. Now nobody lives here. I come here sometimes and live here for a few days or 1 day. So the Hatha Yoga or physical yoga, which Dikshit Guru taught us, he learned it from Dhirendra Brahmachari, who is the disciple of Maharshi Kartikeya, who lived for 350 years in Himalayas. And even Dhirendra Brahmachari had an ashram in Himalayas in Mantala in Jammu. And he died in a plane crash, a small aircraft which he himself was driving, and hit his own ashram trees in Mantala in Jammu. And he was a teacher of Pandit Nehru and Indira Gandhi also. And he taught yoga to maybe 50 lakh people or 1 crore people, I don't know. And he was so fit that even at 80s, 70s and 80s, he was wearing only one cloth, white cloth on his body. Even when he went to Moscow or any other place, he had certain powers. And Maharshi Kartikeya was a Siddha Purusha. He lived for 350 years and he left his body at his will by announcing that I got a call from somewhere else and I'm going. So he gave a date and time and everybody came, and in Padmasana he left his body. After living for 350 years, confirmed from various records. Even today, there is one person in Varanasi who is 126 years old, Swami Sivananda. I was going to meet him. Unfortunately, I could not meet him. I'll probably meet him next time. And there are people like Karapatra Swami, no, not Karapatra, Trailinga Swami, who lived in Kasi for 300 years. He used to float in water in Ganga. So, in fact, I saw a book which gives one chapter for 100 years. How to live 100 years, how to live 200 years, how to live 90 years, like that, up to 900 years. And Nagarjuna lived for 900 years. According to Dalai Lama, he made a public statement, which I heard in front of the Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu at Ravindra Bharat. So Nagarjuna lived for 900 years. He used, of course, apart from yoga, he used Rasa Siddhi. He was a Siddha Nagarjuna. So mercury was used. Today we don't have those techniques. They're all lost. Limited use of mercury is there in Ayurveda, which is controversial, which is harmful as per the normal standards, mercury. But Nagarjuna and all had some special techniques which we don't have though. So in Hatha Yoga, we have 10 pranayamas. Bhastrika I showed you. Kapalabhati is very similar, with very minor difference. And then Brahmari is there. We can do Brahmari also now. Brahmari is nothing but close your ears, take breath, and produce a sound like a Brahmara. Like that. The last part of Om. Take deep breath, close your eyes. So the vibrations in the brain will clear up the mind and also produce nitric oxide in the nose, which has been confirmed to overcome COVID in those days. This is Brahmari Pranayam. Once again, we'll do it. Take deep breath and produce a sound like that. Brahmara. Tummeda. So this is very similar to our Shanmukhi Mudra in Sukshma Vayama for the ears, where we close the ears and breathe through the mouth and hold. Closing part is same, but rest is not same. Now we will do Surya Bheda, which is nothing but Adi Shodhana, only one side. Now I have to explain to you what is Surya and what is Chandra, what is Ha and what is Tha, why it is called Hatha Yoga. So in our body we have two systems, the left brain and the right brain. Left brain and the right brain. So they contain one contains the sympathetic nervous system control, the other is controlling the parasympathetic nervous system. So one is logical thinking, other is emotional feeling. So both parasympathetic and sympathetic have to be balanced. That is, one is called moon, other is called sun. Chandra and Surya. Ha and Tha. So when both are balanced, it means you are healthy. Supposing one is higher than the other, you are unhealthy. Like supposing there is extreme summer and heat is very high, then your left nostril will go down and right nostril will act more, which is Surya. Right is Surya, left is Chandra. So then you will get heat stroke. You get too much of heat in your body. వేడి చేసింది అంటుంటారు తెలుగు. And vice versa, in cold, the right nostril will close and only left nostril will work. That means you have cold. You may get fever also. So when both are working equally, for that purpose, we clean through Jalaneti, do Bhastrika Pranayam to clear both sides. And both are clear, that means we are healthy. So that's why in Nadi Shosan Pranayam, we do both sides, left to right and right to left. Whereas in Surya Veda, only right to left, no left to right. You want to get more heat into the body because it's cold season. You breathe only through right and breathe out to the left. Again, breathe into right, don't breathe into left. You can hold the breath in between a little bit. That is called Surya Veda. I'm doing without holding. You can also hold. So when you do 20 times, 30 times, then you get heat in the body. So this is Surya Veda. I taught you 3 pranayamas today. Bhastrika and Kapalabhati are one and the same, except release of the abdomen. When you release the abdomen on its own after breathing out, it comes forward on its own, breathing in. That is called Kapalabhati. I'm not consciously pushing the abdomen forward. But if I consciously push the abdomen forward, then it becomes Bhastrika. Otherwise, both are same. So 2 pranayamas are in one. Then I have taught you Brahmari, which is Brahmara. Brahmara means Tumela. Then I have taught you Surya Veda, which is heat producing. Don't do Surya Veda during summer. You may get sunstroke also. But similarly, we have Sitali and Sitkari. They are coolant pranayamas. How to cool? Supposing you are having heat inside the body or outside the body in the atmosphere, how to cool? Then you say, I'll put the air conditioner on. Air conditioner outside. But what about air conditioner inside? So we have a pranayama called Sitali and another one Sitkari. Both are air conditioning inside. That is possible through cooling. Evaporation leads to cooling. What is the principle of air conditioning? Bernoulli principle. Evaporation leads to cooling. So when breeze, air passes on moisture or any gas, it expands, leading to evaporation. That is, heat energy is absorbed. Then there is cooling. So here also in Sitali and Sitkari, cooling is done. Like I'll show you now. The moisture in my tongue will be evaporated with this breeze coming. That cooling will start here in the tongue and then it will spread throughout the body. 30 times if you do. And same thing is in Sitkari, except that the back of the tongue is targeted, incident breeze to the teeth, pores. I keep my tongue standing upside and then breathe through the teeth. So breeze goes and gets incident on the back of the tongue, leading to evaporation of the saliva moisture, which leads to cooling at the back of the tongue. Breathe in through mouth and breathe out through nose. And in Shetali also, we breathe through the mouth and breathe out through the nose. So I have shown you how many pranayamas. First, Bhastrika, Kapalabhat, Surya Brahmani, Surya Veda, Sitali, Sitka. I have shown you 6 pranayamas. So today is a bonanza, bonus pranayama session. So I have now finished the present day pranayama, Ateva pranayamas. There are 4 more which I have postponed. Ujjayi will be taught by Brijbhushan Purohit during December. Because during December we can do more of Surya Veda. I am having my 2 associates called Brijbhushan Purohit and Ravi Kumar, who are my juniors. I taught advanced yoga to them long back. They also learned entire yoga from same Guruji, our Suri Raghav Dikshitulu. We have not started the question. Please remove your hand. And we start the question answer session. You can raise your hand. Now we will do normal Nadi Shvasan Pranayama. Go for meditation. Now we go for meditation. Now I am going to teach you a new meditation technique. How much time we have?
Another 40 minutes.
Oh, a lot of time, yeah. So we will do new meditation. So that is Soham meditation, but we'll start with Anapanasati and also observation. All meditations start with observation. Just observe. Om meditation is separate. I already showed you how to chant Om long. That we'll do at the end of the class. So now we start with observation. So you observe. In fact, the Lord Buddha has designed one technique called Vipassana, which is nothing but observe. Vipassana means see. Vipassana means Viseshayana Pasya. That is observe carefully. So that is called also in English mindful Vipassana. So we are trying to do that partly here, not fully. First step is observe your thoughts. You close your eyes and watch the movie inside. What thoughts you are getting, what images you are getting, what memories you are getting. Just observe. So they come and go. None of them sticks on for a long time. Your ideas, thoughts, images, memories, they don't stick for a long time. They'll just come and go. So keep on observing them without getting involved, without getting carried away, and without resisting them. Just observe. If you are getting any thoughts which are negative emotions like anger, greed, lust, jealousy, if you are getting, just observe them every day until they become less intense and weak. And once they become weak, you force them out and replace them with their opposite. The opposite of anger is love. Suppose you had a fight. You are remembering that fight all the time, anger. With your wife or with your son or with your father or with your brother or with your colleague or with your boss. Just observe that. It will come and go again. Come after 5-10 days, it will become weak enough when you observe. When you observe all these thoughts, they become weakened, diluted. So when they become adequately diluted, you force them out and substitute the same thought with its opposite. So anger opposite is love, greed opposite is charity, jealousy opposite is appreciation. So when you replace those negative emotions with their opposites, then they'll be neutralized. So nothing will be left. So you'll be free from all encumbrances. So those encumbrances are causing diseases in your body. Anger leads to high blood pressure, heart disease, suppressed anger, and suppressed jealousy leads to some other disease like diabetes, asthma, suppressed greed. So to release all these negative emotions, I developed this technique called Dharma Yoga meditation technique. That is to substitute the negative emotions their opposites. So once you are neutralized by substituting the opposite, then you are a free bird. Like a small child has no encumbrances in mind. It is free bird. So you are a free bird. Once you are a free bird in your mind, you are not getting any such thoughts or negative emotions or images, almost reduced to zero after 5-10 minutes of observation. Then you observe your breathing. Now we will go for observation of breathing. Feel the breath going in and coming. Anapanasati or pranapanasati, that is observing prana and apana. Prana is taking in, apana is deep, long breath. Inhale, feel and exhale. So in that process, you may slowly become relaxed, so relaxed that you may even start feeling sleepy. So don't sleep. You can sleep only when you lie down. Don't sleep when you sit down. Some people sit and then sleep also. The class particular. So you are so relaxed. Now you start associating the sound so with inhalation and the sound hum with exhalation. No physical sound. It is mental. So hum. Inhalation so, exhalation hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. देहो देवालय प्रोक्तो जीवो देव सनातनः यजेद अज्ञान निर्माल्यम सोहम भावेन पूजये. So hum. So hum. So means saha. Saha means he. Aha means I. He, I. He, I. Who is he? He is God. Shiva. Who is I? Jiva. He, I. He, I. He and I. Now I'll show you Shiva image and you can see here. Can you see the Shiva image there? Shiva is with the Abhayahastam, with all the lingas around him. So you can have any Shiva image in your own house or in your mind, particularly. And he and I. So in Mahanyasam, this is explained very clearly. I have taken it from Mahanyasam. After Mahanyasam, you can perform Namakam Chamakam Rudrabhishekam in your puja process. Now only he and I. So hum, hum so, hum so, hum so, so hum so, hum so, hum so. Both are same. Hum so, hum so, hum so, hum. Hamsa. Hamsa is Paramahamsa. Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat. Hamsa is Hamso Rama Sada Shivaha. So when you reverse Soham, it is Hamsa, and 21,500 times this will be going on. Inhalation, exhalation, a day. But we can try to reduce it by making longer. And keep your tongue upside and repeat Soham. The tongue should touch your top palate. And then try to reach the nose holes. Mute your mics. Hamsa Soham. And you can reach absorption, samadhi, through this process by continuous sadhana and Guru Kripa. So basically, you are saying he and I, that is Dvaita. Bhakti is in Dvaita. And he, I, he, I, he, I, he, I. From here, it comes closer, closer, closer. Finally, he and I merge. That is Namaskar. That is Soham. I am he I am I. So I am Shiva. Shiva is, Jiva is nothing but Shiva. In Tamil language, Ja and Sha are one and the same. So, Deho Devalaya Prokto. This body is the temple. And Jivo Deva Sanatana. Who is this Deva in this temple? Who is that Shiva? The Jiva himself is Shiva. Ja and Sha are actually same. Tyajayat Ajnana Nirmalim. What is the Nirmalim? That is yesterday's puja of flowers. Nirmalim, that is Ajnana. Tyajayat, you leave it, throw it out, and do the new puja with Soham Bhavena Puja. New puja is the flower of Soham Bhava. This is from Mahanyasa, this technique. And after Mahanyasa, we have the Rudrabhishekam and Namakam Chamakam. You please listen to it carefully, both Mahanyasa and Rudrabhishekam. Morning before food, have a Shivalinga in your house and you can perform Rudrabhishekam after Mahanyasa. It will take about 2 hours total. Whenever you can afford 2 hours, particularly in Mondays, you do this and you will get moksha. And you will also get anything else you want. You will get perfect health, you will get anything you want, and you will get moksha. Mahanyasa Purvaka Rudrabhishekam is the ultimate practice in sadhana to achieve anything and everything. Iha Mutta, that is both in your normal life, whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve. And whatever you want to achieve in spiritual life, you can achieve. Ultimately, moksha also you can achieve. So now we will go for Om meditation. हिरण्यगर्भादिस्थावरान्तेषु शरीरेषु यदेकं चैतन्यमस्ति तदेव अहमस्मीति दृढज्ञानसिद्धिर्भूयात् सजातीय विजातीय स्वगत भेदरहित अखंड सच्चिदानंद ब्रह्मात्मानुभव सिद्धिर्भूयात् नित्य शुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त सत्य परम आनंद अद्वितीय ब्रह्मात्मानुभव सिद्धिर्भूयात् तथास्तु। सर्वेत्र सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। सर्वत्र दुर्गाणि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यन्तु सर्वसद्बुद्धिमाप्नोतु सर्वत्र नन्दतु। ओम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु। ओम सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु। ओम सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु। ओम सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ओम लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ओम लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ओम लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। Om Dyav Shantirantarikshagam Shanti Prithvi Shantirapa Shantiroshadaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishve Deva Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredhi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, now we can open up for questions and answers.
Okay, thank you so much. Dhanyawadamalandi. I think now, as usual, Amar Singh Saab came first now to ask a question. Amar Singh Saab, bataiye.
Shubhodayam, sir. Prabhu Garu. Prabhu, sir. So, my question is like there was an discussion between Kumaril Bhatt and the Buddhist people, and because of that, he took Samadhi. So, then Shankaracharya came into the picture and he started having that dharma. So, like, why the Buddhism? Like, Buddhism has taught us Vipassana, where you need to observe your, take your mind to each stage of your body and try to observe the things. So, and in our Vedic Dharma, we have a meditation where we see a picture and closing in the eyes and we are concentrating it. And for that, we need a guru. So, why we should not go for Vipassana and why we should again think of Vedic Sanskrit?
No, are you Buddhist? I'm asking a question. Are you a Buddhist?
No.
Then why are you talking of Buddhism? That is Buddhism. That is a separate. You are not a Buddhist. Forget about it.
Okay.
So you follow your own dharma.
Astu.
Okay. So,
Astu.
next.
Srinivas Garu.
Sir, namaskaram. Sir, just I want to know what is the ratio of the Puraka and Rechaka for Soha meditation or for any meditation?
No, it's only 1:1. You know, in meditation there is no ratio. Only in pranayama ratio. So normally we are doing at present only 1:1. In future, the ratios are there only for Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. It's Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Ratios are not there for any other pranayama. So ratios are there only for Nadi Shodhana or Anuloma Viloma. Both are same.
For that, what is the ratio, sir?
No, because we are controlling the time duration. In fact, we do it with watch. In advanced Anuloma Viloma Nadi Shodhana Pranayamas, we use a watch. 4 seconds inhalation, 4 seconds exhalation, like that start. Then there will be many ratios exactly with one. It is not possible to have watch-based control in all other pranayamas or in meditation. It's not possible because you're doing something else. So here we do with watch control. First we start only with 1:1 in Nadi Shodhana. Then we go for 1:2, 1 like that. It's a long process of many years. So this is a basic course. I am teaching only 1:1 in Nadi Shodhana. That is normally 5 seconds inhalation, 5 seconds exhalation. That's all it is. Again, 5 seconds inhalation, 5 seconds. Okay. Next question.
Thank you, sir. One more. Shall we have to produce any sound while exhaling or not necessary?
No.
Not
Only in Bhastrika. Only in Bhastrika and Kapalabhati, there will be a lot of sound. In all other pranayamas, in Nadi Shodhana pranayama, no sound should come anytime.
Thank you so much. Dhanyawad.
Padmavati Garu.
Hari Om, Namaskaram, Guruji. You told regarding Soham, Deva, Jiva, Siva, Abhaya Hastam. Excellently.
Yes.
Okay.
If somebody is arguing regarding Soham means Vishnu, other gods.
No. Finally, all gods are one and the same. Let me tell you. All gods finally are Omkaram Parabrahma. So it depends on your Ishtadeva.
Ah.
So you are at present I talked about Shiva. You can also have Ishtadeva Vishnu, that is separate issue. So this is Mahanyasam, which is Shiva Aradhana. Okay, Mahanyasam and Rudrakshekam. They go for Shiva, not for Vishnu, right? Am I right? So that's why I showed Shiva. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Harihi Om Namaskar Mहोदय. I have got two questions, sir. Bhastrika and Kapalabhati, should it be done by hypertensive patients? And what about diabetic patients using
The sound is, yeah, no, please keep your mouth closer to the mic. I have not repeat the question.
Bhastrika and Kapalabhati be done by the hypertensive and diabetic patients?
Yeah. Pranayama can be done and should be done. By diabetes will reduce. Bhastrika and Kapalabhati will reduce diabetes. Next question.
Umaji.
Sir, namaste, sir. You told 2 ways to cool our body, Sitali, Sitakari. What is the difference between these two? We can do only one yoga, no?
No, you can do both also, because the difference is in the position, the spot in the tongue. In the Sitali, it is the tip of the tongue. In Sitkar, it is the back of the tongue. Both are different. So both techniques are there, no? So both
అంటే టెక్నిక్ లో డిఫరెన్సా లేకపోతే రిజల్ట్ డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉంటుంది?
No, technique is different. Result is same, that is cooling.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions?
Amar Singh, he has raised his hand.
Ask the question.
Okay.
Yeah, Guruji, how to learn telepathy?
No, that the siddhis will come automatically when you reach those stages. If you have not reached that stage, means you will not get that siddhi. Automatically.
You mean to the samadhi?
No, I have already explained in my Yoga Sutras classes. You watch my Yoga Sutras videos. Patanjali Yoga Sutras videos are there in YouTube.
Okay.
My own.
Okay, there are one question in the chat box. One is regarding their experience. It says, I had a very wonderful experience during the different pranayamas today. So the other question is Bhastrika, is it necessary to raise both hands while breathing in?
No, not necessary.
Okay. So these are the questions. That's all.
Yeah, I'm very happy that some people got good experience. You should. I only showed you today, but actual results will come when you practice for a long time. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. So you should have abhyas vairagya abhyam nirodha. That is abhyas surair anubhuyamana. This Saturday, I am conducting one online session with the Indica group on Yoga Taravadi. You can attend that. I will send the link in the group. That is advanced yoga text by Shankaracharya. Okay, then we'll close now.
Mahodaya.
Yeah.
Okay, just one quick question. So in general, we usually inhale air with the left nostril and exhale with the right nostril. But okay, to meditate, to achieve the chakra activation and the final ultimate goal of the yoga is make it opposite. That means inhale with the right nostril and exhale with the left nostril.
Who told you like this? Who told you like this? I didn't tell this. No, I didn't.
I hear that okay, to like make it pranayama and all this.
I don't know. Whatever I told, you practice that. Don't get confused. I tell what I have learned from my teachers. I don't confuse others. I don't get confused myself. So whatever I told, whatever I taught, you do only that. You can see the video once again and do only what I taught. Okay?
Okay.
There is one question from Sudhir Patarji. Can you please recommend some books for yoga that you have written?
What is this? You can answer that question. Chitti Babu.
What is the question, Patarji? Can you ask yourself? Your answer is in the question itself.
Yeah. The Sukshma is there and the notes is there. Both are from him only.
Asanas also.
Yeah, asanas also. Yeah.
2 textbooks and 1 notes.
Yeah.
Let him say what he wants to
Yeah,
ask.
Sudhir
No,
Patarji.
that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think I got the answer. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. No questions.
So we'll close it for today.
Yeah, go for Prarthana.
Go for Prarthana. Usharani ji.
स्वस्तिः प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
धन्यवाद Usharani garu. Good chanting. Thank you so much. Now we'll go for Janaganaman, national anthem. All of you please rise and sing along with Challa Chitwal garu.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय जय
धन्यवाद सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः
నమో నమః ధన్యవాదములండి.